Okay, continuing where we left off, which I don't really remember. So, ow. Okay. I guess we'll start with Minorikawa. Right. Left. Minorikawa sprinted down Center Guy, dodging between oncoming pedestrians. Out of my way! Can't you people see I'm in a hurry? They probably don't care. He saw a glimpse at his watch as he ran. It was just after 1 o'clock. The Burning Hammer sales demo will be getting underway any moment now. He could probably get an interview even if he showed up late. Still, he wanted to see the venue ASAP, to get a feel for things before they get started. The best time to scope out an event was before it started and after it ended. This is something he learned from Toyama. Everything he knew about journalism the publisher had taught him. It had been a combative education, Minorikawa learning despite himself as the two men constantly butted heads. Oh, give me a break. What's wrong with my article? Minorikawa shouted. His voice was loud enough to carry throughout the editing department. Shut up, I told you to rewrite it, so rewrite it. Toyama sticking to his guns. Minorikawa recalled the scene from the days when the two men had worked at the same newspaper, and Toyama was his boss. He was the copy editor for the local news, known as the Red Pen Gatekeeper. Go around checking young reporters, copy like mad. Due to his vigorous efforts, a great many articles never made it to the page. What's wrong with it? Show me what's wrong. All of it. How can it be all of it? Co-workers stared, keeping their distance as the pair screamed themselves red in the face. These arguments had become a regular occurrence, regular enough that everyone had learned not to try to intervene. I poured my heart and soul into that piece. Go back and read it again. I could read it over and over and it'd still be the same thing, a load of self-important claptrap. Now calm down and write me a more neutral piece. Taking either of two opposing sides, media typically seeks to adopt neutral stance in reporting the news. Frequently, biased reporting still results in one-sided thinking taking hold amongst the general public. In the end, it's up to the individual to make an objective assessment of any news event. Calm down, you must be joking. I write what I feel in my heart. That's the one thing I refuse to back down. Then it's the one thing that'll keep getting your copy rejected. Aren't you the one who told me to be bold and daring with my writing? Yeah, I did. But I don't remember telling you to write me garbage. By now, Minorikawa and Toyama were practically at each other's throats. Still, despite these almost daily shouting matches, Minorikawa never resented Toyama. Not really. How could he write a piece in a way that would shut Toyama up? Trying to figure that out was how he had developed the skills of a reporter. Up until he quit his position in the newspaper to start his own publishing company, Toyama had been a stubborn old man in the finest sense of the term. Thanks for defining this. Now Italian breed in Japan, the sort who'd be inclined to use knuckles before words to remedy a child's bad behavior, inflexible but still emotionally brittle. Their signature move is to drive a wayward kid out of the house with an exclamation, "You fool! You're no son of mine, I disown you," only to wait a while to go find the son who's crying down by the dry river bed and call him over. Come on, your supper's getting cold. Why? First of all, why was this defined, and why is this the definition? But then, in order to keep his company afloat at some point, he abandoned all his ideals and principles. It was disgraceful, just disgraceful. Thinking about it made Minorikawa's blood boil. It rankled him to know that such a pathetic remnant of a man who had been such an influence on him. He reminded himself that once again he needed to wrap up his current job as soon as possible. By now, Minorikawa was getting close to the demo site. He increased his speed. Oh, he wound up barreling right into someone who was walking into a knick-knack shop. Newly opened general variety store, places primarily a second-hand shop, with posters inside proclaiming things like, "We'll take what you don't need, and we buy computers at top prices." It was a girl about high school age. She jumped to her feet, then snatched Minori Kawa by the collar. "Hey, watch where you're going," she snapped. Her upper body strength is impressive, to say the least. The chokehold she had on his neck made it almost impossible for him to breathe. He had to do something fast. Sorry. He bowed his head. "Take this." He drove a punch right in the girl's foot. I don't think punching her would be the answer. So sorry. Just like the song. But anyway, he bowed his head in apology. He was in too much of a hurry to get caught up in an argument now. But the girl didn't let go. "Oh." So she tightened her grip. "Look, I'm sorry for not looking where I was going." Minori Kawa could barely croak out his apology. "Oh, fine, I'll let it slide this once." Or else she relaxed her hold with a scowl. "Who is she?" "Wait, hold on," she murmured. She stared good and hard at Minori Kawa's face. "Hey, you're Mr. Minori Kawa. Who?" Surprised, Minori Kawa gave her another look. "Miku? Yeah, wow, so you do remember me." She smiled with delight, apparently forgetting that she'd just been wringing his neck. "Wow, how long has it been?" she asked. "About 5 years ago? You still doing your bonsai stuff?" "Nah," she replied. "I gave that up." Miku had been Japan's bonsai champion back when she was in middle school. Benching a bonsai lightly caused my elderly hobbyist, but recently the art is attracting more young people. As our other aspects of Japanese-style interior design, varieties of cherry and maple and smaller than normal bonsai are becoming popular with practitioners, as are fruit-bearing trees such as palm leaf apple. There are even spherical balls of soil covered in moss, shaped to look like cute little miniature plants instead of plants growing over their surface. One day, local delinquents had vandalized dozens of Miku's bonsai pieces. Minori Kawa had met her when he interviewed her about the incident. "I want to get strong," she said. "Strong enough to beat those guys up." And so, Minori Kawa had introduced Miku to an acquaintance of his who ran a martial arts dojo. "Well, you sure gotten strong, alright," Minori Kawa said. "That's the sort of gal I am." Miku handed him a flyer. It read, "Please, Mixed Martial Arts Pub Bride, a show pub, began as a side venture for a group of female mixed martial arts fighters who were facing financial difficulties. Octagonal ring inside the pub. Anything goes between the young women who fight inside. Customers are able to take in fights while enjoying their drinks. Present this flyer for a free drink." Okay, not a bad deal. "It's a place where you can watch girls fight in the ring while you have some drinks," Miku said. "That sounds pretty fun, actually." Minori Kawa could feel himself being pulled in all the wrong directions by the prospect. "You should come see one of my matches sometime. I'm the reigning champion." Miku beamed with pride. "Wait, you're the champion?" Yikes. Good thing I apologized when I did. "Yeah. In that case, I'll definitely have to swing by sometime soon. Right now I'm in a sort of a hurry, though." "Oh sure," Miku said. "Catch you later, then." She headed into the shop as Minori Kawa rushed off towards the sales demo. At long last, he arrived at the Nokane building where the event was being held. The wall by the elevator was plastered with posters about Burning Hammer. "Get it or regret it, as seen in magazines. 100% weight loss guarantee." Blatantly false advertising. The messaging was kind of a mess. It felt like they'd been thrown together at the last minute. Minori Kawa avoided the elevator in favor of the stairs, rushing up to the event site on the 3rd floor. Emerging from the stairwell, he saw more posters on the wall pointing the way to the sales demo. He followed the arrows to a room deeper within the building. Oh wow, they actually have a full house? Opening the door, he saw about 50 chairs, most of them occupied by female attendees. There was a stage set up at the far end of the room, but nobody was on it. It appeared that the event had yet to begin. Minori Kawa quickly looked over the crowd. Roughly half of them were somewhat elderly. All of them looked like they could stand to lose some weight. And for some of them at least, the ship had surely sailed some time ago. Alright, Minori Kawa. The crowd gazed at the stage with rapt anticipation. A beverage that allowed you to eat plenty and still lose weight was definitely an appetizing proposition. Could something like that really exist though? Well, Miracle is just gonna have to wait and see. He did his best to get his mind into journalism mode. Time passed, but the sales demo didn't start. The audience began grumbling in frustration, then a heavy-set young woman took the stage and gave a little bow. It was the girl from the cafe, the one with the amazing accent. The audience broke into applause, their patience finally rewarded. But as everyone leaned forward expectantly, the girl on stage began performing magic tricks. She twirled a silk hat and pulled out a bunch of flowers from inside it. Sparse applause rose up from the crowd. The young woman immediately went on to perform another trick, and then another. Ta-da! The coin in her hand became 3 coins as she spoke her magic words. She's not very good at this, Minorikawa thought. Though whether she was good or bad wasn't really the issue. He had a tight schedule to keep. There was no time to stand around watching silly sleight of hand antics. Scanning the room, he spotted a man who looked like he was probably in charge. Minorikawa headed over to him. Hey, you the one running this thing? Well, yes. When's the actual sales demo going to start? Soon. Very soon. Yep. In how many minutes? You know, soon. I asked for a number. Just, soon. Real soon. This is getting him nowhere. 3 minutes, Minorikawa declared. He held up 3 fingers to emphasize his point. What if he had said 11 minutes? He doesn't... If this thing doesn't start in 3 minutes... If it doesn't start, then what? I'm going to be heartbroken. I'm going to start a ruckus. I'm just going to go home. See, the calm thing to do would be go home, but he can start a ruckus. I'm gonna start a ruckus. He kept his voice firm, his words short and plain now. No need for that, sir. Just settle down. Who doesn't like a silly little magic show now and then? You've got 2 minutes. Hey, a minute can have passed already. 1 minute. Whoa, just what kind of watch you got there? Tell me why the demo isn't starting. Oh, well, you know, no, it isn't really. The man was getting seriously flustered. I just, you know, wanted folks to get to see a little magic show first. Nope, try again. 30 seconds left? Okay, alright. What happened is, the required merchandise, what happened to the merchandise? Minorikawa demanded. He gave the guy a dagger stare. Oh, you know, just, time's up. What? The man's face went pale. Oh, okay. Well. What was the bad end here? Oh. Oh yeah, he's supposed to meet someone? Well, that's a keep out. Racing to the knick-knack shop. Oh. Okay. She set this place on fire last time, so... Okay, right, we went through all this. She tried to take it, but then she tripped the gas on gasoline and stuff. And set the building on fire, as she took the plane and never came back. Out of my hands. Tell them willing to know. Even as I'm speaking with the sales clerk, a girl wearing a hoodie comes in. She's got a tiny frame and a doe-eyed face. Hey, I've come to pick up something I reserved. She said this must be the customer clerk was talking about. It's Miku. Please pardon my intrusion, but would you be willing to let me have these diatribes? I bow extra deep, and my costume hat wobbles all around. Wait, what? I'm paid double what the word. No can do. I've never seen this brand before. I'm super curious about it. I surely don't need this many, though. I do. I make my living with my body. This is about how much I'll need. Oh wow, the sales clerk interjects. What sort of work do you do exactly? I'm a martial artist. I fight at a place called Bride. You might have heard of it. It's one of the more popular hotspots in Shibuya these days. Oh, I know the place, the sales clerk says, bringing with sudden excitement. That pub where they have cosplay and martial arts competitions, right? Hold on, what are we talking about now? What's Bride? I've seriously never heard of the place. It's a nightlife spot where ladies cosplay as anime characters, but they fight for real. I've been wanting to check it out, but they've hit their membership cap, the sales clerk explains. Exclusive Bride has already exceeded its allotted number of members, and is not accepting new ones. Given the buzz about how both the costumes and the fights are really something to see, memberships that are auctioned off online command quite high prices. So then, you must be pretty strong, he says. Well, I mean, I look at, but I'm the current champion. The girl proudly adopts a fighting stance. Would you accept the challenge from me, I ask? If I win, you have to let me have it. The girl breaks into a confidence. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with here, she asks. I intend to find out. Oh, wow, the sales clerk exclaims. I have just got to see this. I'm glad to have him begging us on. Well, if you're that set on it, then sure, I accept your challenge. Sweet. We've established our terms. The burning hammer may yet be mine. The girl cracks her knuckles, clearly eager for a fight. I've got to win this. Somehow or another, I have got to. I've got to be good at something. Facing off against this fighter is going to show me what I'm made of. I address my opponent, and by challenge, I naturally mean rock, paper, scissors, or I mean a straight up fight. Didn't you do rock, paper, scissors with Judy and lost? You haven't done a right me game, and I feel like this would be a terrible idea. Let's try rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors? The girl goes slack-jawed in surprise. Yeah, and if I win, you have to let me have those diatribes. Rock, paper, scissors. Sure, whatever. Okay, that's it. Here we go. I ready, my friend. Shoot. Knew it. I lost. We're doing best out of 3, right? What? Shoot. I lose again. I even tried to change that by throwing paper twice in a row. So yeah, we're doing first to 3, right? Huh? Should've gone with the rhyming game. Yet again I lose. Reverse psychology has backfired. Okay, now that we're done warming up, wanna do this for sure. You keep picking the same thing. Well, this did not end well. This goes on for a good 30 minutes. We throw more times than I can even count, and I have it on once. Reverse psychology? Reverse psychology. Even reverse psychology. She sees through me every time. I'm terrible at this. Beyond terrible. How can someone be this bad at rock, paper, scissors? I want to keep going until I win at least once, but the girl's clearly pretty fed. This sucks. But I reached my limit. Time's up. There's someone else who's been told that his time is up. Yes. The ruthless ultimatum was issued by none other than Minori Minokawa. I'm going to finish this up. Well, thanks for hearing me for so long. Guess those drinks are all yours. Shuffle off my shoulders, slumped in dismay. On shaky legs, I make my way back to the Nokani building. I'm half tempted to abandon the whole burning hammer disaster, but I know I'd feel guilty afterwards. Besides, after all the effort I put into this, I at least like to get paid something. I'm back, I call out casually as I open the door. When I see what's inside, I feel like I've been smacked in the head with a mallet. Demo room is completely total. Torn flyers are scattered all around. Most of the chairs have been knocked over. Someone obviously trashed the place. Who the heck did this? I thought I was alone, but then I spot someone lying in the corner. It's some guy I don't recognize. Urgh. The man groans pitifully. What's going on, I ask. What happened here? I go over to the guy and shake him gently by my shoulder. Has death come for me at last, then? You are super dramatic. His voice is a mere murmur. If you're here to finish me off, then you're welcome to try. But only if you beat me in a challenge, fair and square. I'm not sure what he's on about, but my competitive streak is too strong to let me know what I heard. Challenge, you say? That's right. A challenge. I challenge you. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors again. And you beat me, I am yours to do with as you will. This morning, well, all the vexation I felt earlier when I lost the girl in the knick-knack shop stirs within me again. I feel like a kettle boiling over. At this point, I don't even care who my opponent is. I need to slay the nagging disappointment inside me. Alright then. I accept your challenge. I hold out my fist. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Shoot. I threw paper, and the man threw scissors. I've lost. I guess I really am no good at rock, paper, scissors. Or maybe I should say I'm really good at losing. I had thought my earlier loss must have been some weird fluke. But for 30 minutes though? But apparently it wasn't after all. Bad end. What? Rashomon? Thanks to her epic rock, paper, scissors losing streak, Tama wasn't able to get any burning hammer. Maybe that was to be expected, seeing as she only ever does paper. She would probably do better at some other form of challenge. Okay. Okay, so we can go back to Tama and choose a different challenge then. Let's try a rhyming game. Huh? She seems a bit put off. I said, yeah, and if I win, you have to let me have all of these. A rhyming game? Really? Okay then, really. Silly. Okay then, listen. I am a martial artist. Artist? Oh, that's a tough one. Aha, smartest. Glow. No, what I'm saying is, I'm a fighter. Okay, fighter shouldn't be too hard. I can do this, just have to not panic. Let's see. Fighter. Aha, okay. Scissors. What do you mean scissors? No! Wait, what the heck is going on? Crap, Nothing rhymes with sisters. That's an illegal move. I drop into a fighting stance. Okay then. Shall we fight? The girl grinned. Now you're talking. The name's Miku, by the way. Challenge accepted. Miku and I march out of the shop. Out on the pavement, we stare each other down. So if you win, I'll let you buy the burning hammer, Miku says. But if I win, I get to keep it and you have to pay for it. What? Isn't that a little unfair? If you don't like it, then it's no fight, no deal. I don't have the time to rethink this. Alright. Ready whenever you are. Miku does a little brisk shadow boxing, throwing a repeated 1-2 combination. Training technique for boxing involves practicing strikes, guards, and evasions against an opponent who isn't actually there. And there's a crowd, just like in Yakuza. Whoa, what's the deal? Something going on? There's a street fight. A number of people pass by, including a businessman, a couple, Achi Indo and Hitomi. They pass by while running away from mysterious point. A gruff-looking fellow, Asao So and his underling Utaro Segawa, members of the Tenryugumi Yakuza Syndicate. Tenryugumi operates a lending firm called Sakurada Financing, and these two have been tasked with collecting outstanding debts. They've already collected from one client today. Next, they plan on grabbing lunch before heading off to find their next target, which is probably Toyama. The sales demo has already started by now. I don't have time to goof around here. I watch as Miko starts up her footwork. A left jab. She's quick. I can see why she's a champ. Yeah! She immediately follows up the jab with a wide right hook. Tech punch involves swinging the arm in a wide arc to strike the opponent from the side. In mixed martial arts bouts, it's common to see a fighter continue the momentum from a hook to catch the opponent by the arm, transitioning immediately into a takedown and pin. I jerk aside the last possible moment and deliver a slow swap to Miko's shoulder. Whoa! She slips off balance and pitches forward. Oh wow, what was that? That's so amazing. The crowd has started clamoring. Miko raises herself and gets back into a fighting stance. What the hell? She doesn't seem to know what's happening. This time I watched that she only uses a kick with her left leg from a distance. Reflex, I bring up my right hand and adopt a guarding stance. Gotcha, she calls it. What's the thing? There's a visceral effect. As the second kick connects, coming from me from a different angle. Yeah, I'm in this huge cat suit. What are you gonna do? Whoa, what gives? My big mascot head serves to cushion the blow to the point that I feel it. Yeah. She proceeds to unleash a string of additional kicks with her left leg, trying to defeat my fuzzy arm. Eventually, I catch hold of her foot, holding her prop. I begin to walk her backward, making her hop awkwardly on her leg. Ooh, casual flip of my paw, and Miko goes swirling through the air. And the crowd loves it. Crowd erupts into cheering and applause at the spectacle. Whew, you're tough. Who the heck are you? As you can see, I am a cat. Oh, a wry smile comes to Miki's face. To think a bright competitor would lose in a street fight. Guess it's time to go back to being an ordinary girl. Today is the day I retire. Phew. Good match there. Miku clasped my hand firmly. But hey, I'm just glad that my last opponent was you. So, how much does this come to? I asked the salesman. He shakes his head. Well, don't worry about payment. You've more than earned it with that spectacular display just now. That was really something. Hey, even I am shocked at what just happened. That was some Kage Jujutsu, right? Traditional Japanese martial art that emphasizes learning to anticipate an opponent's first move and instantaneously counterattack. Skilled practitioners can toss and throw opponents with a simple touch. The art predates the development of the most pacifist Aikido, and so some dangerous techniques still remain. Huh? Oh, I guess. I tilt my head noncommittally. Come now, no need to be so humble. I'm a martial arts fanatic. I know my moves when I see them. The knick shop owner Taisei Yasuda watches roughly 350 martial arts fights a year. He's particularly fond of Brazilian jiu-jitsu and is thinking about studying it himself. There's a dojo he's been eyeing, but is rather timid, and has thus far only waffled noncommittedly outside the entrance to the place. He can call whatever he wants. If he's telling me how the drinks are free, this is going to be a lifesaver. Is that all the shopping you'll be doing with us today? He asked. Actually, come to think of it, I do have one request, I say. Sure thing. Could you please not sell that necklace there? I promise I'll be back to buy it later. Sure, no problem. The sales clerk gives a deep bow. I did it. I managed to solve my burning hammer problem. Now I just gotta get back to the sales demo. Oh, that must be awfully heavy. Here, why don't you use that dolly? The sales clerk indicates the hand truck in the corner. Oh, thanks so much. I load the pile of boxes in the cart and rush back to the no contact. Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought she dropped everything. By now, the customer will be well underway. I need to get back as soon as I can. If there's nothing to buy, the customers are going to leave an area that I've gone through will have been through nothing. Come on, Tama, you can do it. Just gotta hurry. I charge from the demo, pushing the dolly ahead of me like a battering ram. Ah, oops. Sorry to keep you waiting. You're late. What the heck have you been doing? Mr. Nagashita practically throws himself at me. The weight must have been killing him. Standing behind him is a man I don't recognize. Okay. Who is that guy? He doesn't look like a customer. Okay, Tama, just come with me for a minute. I follow Mr. Nagashita into the break room. Sorry I'm late. There was a whole bunch of stuff that happened, but look, I got the product back. I proudly open up one of the cardboard boxes. Ah, it's burning hammer, it really is. Nagashita clutches the box close, nuzzling with his cheek. How's the demo going, I ask. I've asked Chiri to keep him occupied with some magic tricks. I sneak a peek through the door and see Chiri guzzling orange juice from a gigantic container, draining it in one go. How? Is that really a magic trick? If it buys us time, it's magic in her. And they are eating it up. Before long, the last of the juice is gone. Over in a corner of the stage, I see 6 more huge containers, all likewise empty. It's shocking to think that she may have drunk all 7 of those things dry. The audience erupts into sincere applause, like they've forgotten what they originally came here for. Chiri comes back to the break room, positively drenched in sweat. I think I should have stuck to doing imitations for a little longer. No, that was fantastic, Chiri, Mr. Nagashita said. Just fantastic. Thanks to you, we had enough time to get the burning hammer back. He bows profusely. Alright, now it's time for me to find who is this random dude. Chiri, go out there and guzzle down some burning hammer. Get yourself all drenched in sweat. Got it? Aye aye, boss. And Tama? Just go up there, smile all big and say, this helped me lose a bunch of weight too. Got it? Got it. Good, now then. Yeah, Nagashita gestures to a man I hadn't noticed before, but who's been waiting quietly nearby. Of course, begging your pardon, miss, it's a service rep from the rental shop who proceeds to try to get me out of my mascot suit. Finally. Masamichi Fukuma, employee of the Far East Costume Rentals, only son of the company president Shigemichi Fukuma, one of the few people who knows what Shigemichi looks like, as his father is usually clad in a rabbit costume. Masamichi has harbored a strong dislike for both his father and mascot costumes ever since the old man showed up at school on Parents' Day one year dressed in his inevitable rabbit suit. Nonetheless, the son had acquired to acquiesce to his father's wishes, and someday he'll inherit the family business. Oh, that's odd. The rental guy tilts his head. What's the matter? She asked her. Yeah, this is a no-go. The rental guy pokes his finger at the back of my seat. This here zipper is all jammed up. It's gonna take a long time to get this thing off. What the hell? Mr. Yanagashi clutches the sides of his head. The rental guy tries tugging at the costume from various angles, hoping to free up the zipper, but like he said, no use. Meow. The rental guy's eyes widen at the sudden sound of a cat mewling. Was that you? He looks at me confused. Is your cat meowing? Yes. Was it you? No, not me. Wait a minute. Is there a cat stuck in her costume? Must be hearing things. Mr. Yanagashi and Yuri don't seem to have heard. Bah, yeah, she just threw me just my luck. I finally find a cute model in the crowd's never going to see her. Hey, boss, Yuri says the customers are going to leave if you keep them waiting much longer. What do we do? Can we go out there and do some more impressions? Yuri's repertoire of impressions. A sea lion yawning, a harbor seal hailing a cab, a walrus reading sutras, a fur seal who can't reach the itchy spot on his back, a stellar sea lion taking a nap. Why are these our impressions? No, we don't have any choice. Tama, she's gonna have to go there dressed like that. Are you sure? I asked. If those people go home, we're done for. He exclaims. Just get out there and get started. I'm counting on you. Ladies, terribly sorry to have kept you waiting. Cheery and I spring into action on stage. But now I'm proud to introduce you to the world's worldwide sensation that is Burning Hammer. Latest product from the West that has taken the entire world by storm. Every scene in the house is packed. That means there's about 40 people here. We only need to sell 5 bottles to each customer in order to sell out. I hit with a sudden jolt of motivation. And I was explaining how this revolutionary diet drink works. The magic cheery begins. The plan is for me to describe how the drink works, and then Cheery will demonstrate it with a taste test. All eyes are fixed on us. I begin. For the first time in human history, you can drink a single bottle and lose a whole kilogram. Just drink and burn that excess weight away. Astonished gasps rise up from the crowd. Just take a look at this marvelous red liquid. Even looking at it makes you feel like you'll be shedding weight, right? Here's how Burning Hammer works. It activates the capsaicin found in chili peppers. Primary spice component chili pepper is said to be effective for improving blood flow and stimulating the burning of fat. Because it is a severe in skin and eye irritant, it's also included in some forms of pepper spray for personal defense. I pause to take a deep breath before continuing. And happily breaks down the triglycerides responsible for causing obesity. Frequently used in recent years to simply refer to a state of being overweight. Obesity in a clinical sense is a medical condition involving injury-related health issues including excess body fat, hyperlipidemia, and hypoglycemia. Individuals suffering from obesity are higher risk of complications such as coronary heart disease, diabetes, and sleep apnea. Again, the crowd hums with excitement. This response is better than I could have hoped. We're off to a terrific start, and now this young lady here will demonstrate Burning Hammer's effects before your very eyes. Cheery steps into the spot. Just wait till you see how much she sweats. Proof that the fat is being burned right there on the spot. Cheery holds the bottle of Burning Hammer on high. Cheers, she says. As she opens the bottle out, one woman in the front row speaks up. Hold on. She's already sweating pretty hard. She's right. Cheery's drenched in sweat from head to toe. Another woman chimes in suspicious. Allah, that juice drinking from earlier. That was all just to make her sweat like that, wasn't it? All of a sudden, the crowd is in an uproar. No, not at all. Drinking Burning Hammer makes you sweat way more than this. I rush to towel off Cheery's sweat for her. Go on, hurry up, drink it down. Cherry's face screws up unpleasantly as she gulps down the bottle. And the sweat doesn't come. Gah! I isn't working, exclaimed the audience momentarily forgotten. Guess I've already sweated out too much. Cherry replies on face. Well, why are you sweating so much? Look, you were taking forever at the 100-yen shop. Oh. The crowd shifts from uproar to roar. Did you say 100-yen shop? Scouting customers begin to close in. Nope, that's not it. You got it? You just listen. Now, we can see what's going on here. The situation is out of our control. Look, this product was so valuable that the 100-yen shop was like the only way we could get it. They messed up. I think I put my foot in it. The customers glare at me, their eyes bright with rage. Please let me apologize. Asking for forgiveness seems to be around the house. Haha, kidding, just a joke. I've got to play this off smooth. It's a clumsy attempt to force it off, but it's my only option. Hunk o lamb chop. I have no idea what letter C is. I feel like A would also be admitting. Let's try B. It's just a joke. I mean, seriously. There's no way you can find something this high quality in a 100-yen shop. Sweat is streaming down her brow. Really now, says one moment ago. How about we find out? She takes out herself. I know someone who runs another store. Wait, let's not be hasty now. Why so? Oh, it's just... You don't need to go out of your way like that. You said you were joking, didn't you? So it shouldn't matter if I made the call, right? Well... Ahem. Ahem! Cough. Cough, 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 cough. I slip into a nervous coughing fit. I must only swim bullet inside my cat suit now. Tama! Shouts Mr. Sue. Now I guess she just rushes out the break room. What the heck are you doing? Abort, house. You let these people know the truth about this stuff, we'll never buy it. Uh-oh. Now you've done it. She doesn't hesitate to point the finger at him, her stare emotion. Oops. This is me just blurred out. There's a young, but she takes a gas. Now there really is no saving this. The customers descend upon Mr. Yanagashita, their wrath and terror to behold. So then it is true. What the hell are you trying to pull? I can't believe you tried to sell this crap for these prices. I get all jostled and tumbled about, and my mascot costume takes a bad beating. But does it come off, though? Finally, a storm passes. It's over. It's all over. Seeing she's the wells to the empty room. Someone boss about game bait. Even Cheery seems hesitant to ask. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, obviously. I think she doesn't so much as look up. His shoulders slump further in defeat. I'll take payment in kind, then Cheery says. And if I take this burning hammer home with me? Sure. Nagashi says lifelessly. Go right ahead. Alright, you'll be awesome. Later, Tama. She picks up the cardboard boxes and heads out. Sir? It's the man from the rental place. I believe you still owe me for the costume rentals. Alright. How much was it again? Mr. Yanagashita rummages in the pockets. Well, given the severe damage, I'm afraid to have to add the full cost of the catsuit to your bill. Your total comes to 200,000 yen. What's that? 200 yen? No, sir. 200,000. Sorry. I can't hear at all. I think I might have ruptured my eardrum. 200,000 yen, sir. Okay, okay. Yeah, she then takes all the cash she has in his wallet and holds it out reluctantly. That's only 20,000, sir. The rental guy furrows his brow. I'm afraid this won't cover it. I understand that, but I don't got no more than this. Don't got no more, sir, please. You're not a child. Then give me a discount. Make it 20,000. I said 200 euro? You know I can't do that, sir. But Mr. Yanagashita refuses to back down. Ah, that's right. Insurance. I got insurance in the event the suit wound out damage. No, you didn't. No, I did. You did not, sir. No, I did. Then where's your paperwork to prove it? Yanagashita calmly claps a hand to his chest. Right here. The paperwork is here inside my heart. Smooth. The rental guy clutches the sides of his head in exasperation. Believe me, I feel his pain. You know what? Never mind. I want to leave this to my boss. Or notable for the fact he's usually wearing a sweet rabbit. Like his children. If you were to hear that one of his suits had been ruined, he'd probably never forgive Yanagashita. Adding to the man's already considerable list of enemies. Turning his back on the rooms of the sales table, he slumps his way out the room. Now it's just me and Mr. Yanagashita. Please try not to let it get you down so much, sir. I say as cheerfully as I can muster. He's already down on the floor, a sobbing mess. You wouldn't know what it's like to feel so utterly hopeless. I think I might have an idea, sir. In fact, I'm sure of it. At this point, there's nothing more I can possibly do. He slumps forward, trembling like a willow tree. Things will turn around soon enough, I'm sure. You don't know me like I know me, he says. Well, that's reassuring. There's not going to be any turnaround. Not after this. Okay, now this little pity party is starting to piss me off. You know what? Hey, I think you're the only person who's at a run back. Like, you are dead wrong. I wind up shouting the words louder than I intended. Mr. Yanagashita whips his head back up. Yikes. Where'd that come from? I need to tell you something. I pent up emotions come surging to the surface. I had amnesia. Where did this come from? Yeah, and she decides to go wide. What? I can't remember anything from before this morning. What? Right? Psychogenic amnesia is caused by stress or psychological trauma. Whereas endogenous amnesia, powerful blows to the head, causes physical trauma to the brain. Later causes memories and other normal functions quickly return once the cranial nerves recover. My name, how old I am, where I live, anyway, I'd much rather be in your shoes, sir. Mr. Yanagashita looks into disbelief. So where'd you get the name Tama, then? I thought of it when I saw the tamagoyaki in those lunchboxes. Aha! Tamagoyaki Tama. I get it. He claps himself on the thigh as if he's had some big eureka moment. But wait, how come you lost your memory? Well, I don't know for certain. Obviously, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I took a hard blow to that. When I came to, I was inside of a storehouse with a massive headache. Storehouse? Where is this coming from? A surge of vertigo washes through me as I recall waking up in that street. Wait a minute, is this Maria? The kidnapped girl? Yeah, I had just gotten out of there when you fired me down, sir. Huh, really, so is it pretty and everything? Not knowing who you are? He sounds like he's taking me seriously now. Yeah, it sure is, but I'm not going to do me any good to just fret over it. Besides, I've got a clue. What sort of clue? There's a necklace I saw at the knick-knack shop, the same place I found the burning hammer. Somehow I know that's important. So he took this chance so he can afford to buy it. I nod. Of course, now that the job has ended in a total bust, I've lost my shot at getting it. Okay then, Mr. Yanagishi removes his shoe, then hangs out the insult. This here really is the last moment. He pulls out 20,000 yen, adds it to the other 20,000 from his wallet, and throws it all to her. Here you go, sir. That includes the reimbursement for the burning hammer you picked up. I plucked up the 2 of the 10,000 yen bills between my fingers. I actually didn't have to pay for it, so the 20,000 yen we agreed upon is fine. But how about you, sir? Are you gonna be okay? Like, after all this? Compared to your misfortunes, mine are nothing. They might send me up the creek without a paddle, but I'll bounce back somehow. I'm sure of it. Aww. And then, clutching his fists, Mr. Yanagishi gets a far-off look in his eye. And then one more time, I'm gonna see a bride. My jaw nearly drops. Bride? Like the martial arts club? Wait, you know about Bride? Man, I spent so much money at that place. Wow, it is a small world. Especially the Miku. I wonder how much she has made me spend. Miku, huh? I'm pretty sure I just accidentally forced her into retirement, but I decided to keep quiet on that part. You know, to be honest, the reason I borrowed all the money was to pay my tabs at that place. I had to borrow from some pretty shady sources, too. I can't help but suspect that this poor guy got a real raw deal. Why don't you take that mascot costume with you? Huh? I mean, I don't really need it. No, I insist. Take it with my blessing. Sure, I'll be on my way then. So this clearly has to be Maria, the kidnapped twin, and, that's gonna be the big reveal at the end. She takes off the cat suit. And it's Maria. Out in the hallway, I passed by the man I noticed earlier when I just met him. Odd, the sales demo's over. I wonder why he's still here. I give him a faint nod. He nods back before slipping into the demo room. I should keep my fingers crossed for the guy. At last, I'm back outside the building. I feel bad about not returning the cat suit to the man from the rental place. Still, like, can't just walk around town wearing this thing. I'll stick out like a sore thumb. I figured it's best just to leave it behind. Then it dawns on me. Hold on. I still can't get this thing off. It's time I skin this cat. I need to get rid of this costume, whatever. Silent struggle. Guess this cat's staying in the bag. I figure I'll head to the knick-knack shop as is. Guess this cat's staying in the bag. Like the cab comes from the unscrupulous practices of certain farmers who would sell a pig in the market and see the buyer price, swapping out the purchase broker for a cat. The likelihood of anyone mistaking a cat even when inside a bag for a pig is however extremely low. Let alone the likelihood that enough people will fall for such a scheme to warrant a phrase referring to it. Entering the language. Figure I head to the knick-knack shop as is. Okay. So I think Tama is Minorikawa. Can this continue then? Let's see. Through all this. Unless I have to go back to Tama and find one of those jumps. Okay, yeah. I need to find one of those jumps in Tama's timeline. Ah, jeez. Yes, unfamiliar man. Let's try this one. Oops, sorry to keep you waiting, a girlish voice exclaimed. A moment later, a furry figure came charging into the demo room. The crowd fell silent at the sight of a young woman in a cat costume. The cat girl panted visibly. Her arms were loaded with cardboard boxes. You are late, the event organizer snapped. What the heck have you been doing? Grabbing a newspaper by one paw, he vanished with her into the back room. The chubby cheek girl wrapped up her magic routine and hurried after them. The audience stared at the now empty stage in confusion. Several minutes passed before the organizer reappeared. Ladies, terribly sorry to have kept you waiting, but now I'm proud to introduce to the worldwide sensation that is Burning Hammer. As signaled on a woman and a cat appeared on the stage. Now let's explain how this revolutionary new diet drink works its magic. The young woman exclaimed cheerily. The cat nodded and threw out her arms. For the first time in human history, you can drink a single bottle and lose a whole kilogram. Just drink and burn that excess weight away. And with that, the sales demo was underway, a good 25 minutes behind schedule. 5 minutes into presentation, things began to go awry. I can't believe you actually tried to say something like this. That was triggered by something in her face, so she independently set up by the hammer as a sword and applied a 100-point shot. That would be criticized with furious sword that they were about to complete for seconds. President Hammer tried to steal out of the room. And the organizer, the brave of the young woman, and the government costume to out the door, tried their best to hold back the tide. It got pretty interesting, really. You know, called Kodak's digital camera. 100 digital cameras, counterfeiting half of the ability all of them triggered a shadow with a big smile. Afterwards, the cameras presented with a TV or a photo image of the scene, but you would think the cameras organized in space and would look in the scene quality. After all, if you can look at places to know in the place when you see the city, I can't pause the camera for 20 seconds. Unfortunately, their frenzy was so intense that he was still caught with the throw and pushed out of the room. I'm not gonna say, just introduce him to videos and selfie pictures. Excuse me, Nelson. Would you ever answer something? Shut your mouth. Do you mind telling me a little bit about? Don't you talk to me. Can I get a word in? Oh, just there's so much that now we can all feel it. I'm not going to give him the time of day. Those are some angry pictures he took. Before long, the entire crowd had surged out of the room and departed. Ah, well, guess I've got enough to do a write-up at least. Though it would be nice to get a quote from somebody. He decided to try for an interview with the man who organized his fiasco. How did the guy feel, for instance, about his product scam falling through? Heading back into the event room, Minor passed by the cat master. The cat gave him a tiny nod and walked off without a word. He couldn't see the face of the girl inside the costume, but she seemed genuinely dejected that Burning Hammer had been a bust. Hey, I'm Minori Minakawa, freelance reporter. I was wondering if I could have 5 minutes of your time. The organizer sat alone in the midst of the room displays. Oh, it's you. The man's voice had lost all of his earlier punch. Here, my credentials. Minori handed him a business card. The man introduced himself as Yanakashita, and Minori got right down to business. So your sales demo is over, Mr. Yanakashita. How do you feel right now? How do I feel? Well, tomorrow's another day, I guess. Minori was impressed by the guy's candor. I'm a little surprised to hear that, he said. I figured you'd be more disappointed. Oh, I'm plenty disappointed. I took a big gamble here to repay my debts, and I lost. Yanagashita didn't seem to be trying to hide anything. Debts? Minori asked. There was a girl I was in love with, Yanagashita said. I wound up spending everything on her. He stared wistfully into the distance. Ah, interesting, Minori said. You wouldn't be the first man to go to such lengths for a woman. Yeah, Yanagashita said. I suppose not. Rufus smile crossed his lips. The guy didn't strike Minori as some dyed-in-the-wool scam artist. But I decided that it was time to stop feeling sorry for myself, Yanagashita went on. There are plenty of people in the world who have it way worse off, you know? Got that right? Minori nodded in agreement. So I just figured, well, as long as I'm still alive, maybe another opportunity will come my way. A more earnest smile broke through Yanagashita's forlorn expression. Minori wished Toyama could have been here to hear this fellow. I have a friend who's in an incredible amount of debt myself, Minori said. He runs a publishing company, but there was a big mix-up with the scratch cards in his magazine, and scratch cards? It's not important, Minori said Hurley. Letting more people know about the whole scratch card fiasco certainly wouldn't do Toyama any favors. Anyhow, that's a terrible thing, Minori nodded sagely. Oh, by the way, this is unrelated, but are you familiar with a group called SOS? Apparently there's some legendary street gang here in Shibuya. SOS? Yanagashita shook his head. No, never heard of them. Guess I'm not gonna get any leads on that case here. Minori wondered if there was anything else worth asking this guy. Maybe Yanagashita would be willing to take a Shibuya Now survey. No, nothing really came to mind. It's about time to wrap this up. I think we're done here. Thank you for your time, Mr. Yanagashita. If you excuse me, though, I have to get to another interview. Oh, no, of course. Allow me to walk you out. Yanagashita rose to his feet as Minori got up to leave. Oh, that won't be nice. It's no trouble. I'm heading out now myself. Gotta run before those guys show up. No? What guys do you mean? Oh, nobody. Just a personal thing, so. He parted ways outside the building, and Minori headed off to the cafe to put his article together. Oh, perfect timing. Minori stopped short as a familiar voice called out to him. It was the man he'd spoken to earlier that afternoon about the surveillance cameras. Hey, come here for a second. The man waved him over. What is it? I'm real busy right now. I got a scoop for you. Saw it with my own eyes. Minori raised an eyebrow. Give me the details. Okay, so a little while ago, I saw some foreign guy in handcuffs arguing with someone who looked like a detective. Foreigner in handcuffs. Had there been some kind of international sting or something? Whatever the case, it wasn't such a rare thing to see. Where was this? Just over there, behind the police station. Minori furrowed his brow. Suspect arguing with a cop outside the police station wasn't all that weird. Still, he had a feeling he was missing something here. Well, the big thing is what happened after, the man said. After, the man leaned in conspiratorially. The detective undid the guy's handcuffs and let him run off. Well, what? I'm telling you, man. It had to have been like a bribe or something. A bribe. That seemed that way. That's right. That's what it had to be. There was some wheel greasing going on. You're not making this all up, are you? Minori asked. He regarded the man coldly, but the guy still seemed quite legitimately worked up. It's all true. Please, you have to report this to the police right away. Why do I have to do that? Minori asked. You have a tip for the police. Go get it yourself. He didn't quite manage to stop himself from saying that out loud. No, I can't. I'm no good when it comes to police. Besides, they're never gonna believe someone like me. Okay, so maybe you had a point there. But you're some world-class reporter, right? The cops will totally take your word over that of a random nobody. Minori didn't have time to debate the point. It's easier just to make the call. He phoned the police to leave the tip. The man bowed repeatedly, looking pretty grateful. Oh, thank you so much. I haven't been able to get any business done with those scary thugs around. What thugs? What line of business are you in anyway? What? The man suddenly went back. Whoops. I gotta get going. He scared off in alarm. Minori was left to wonder what this guy line of work actually was. But he had more important things to worry about at the moment. He hurried off in the other direction. Before long, he arrived back at Cafe Le Trek. A clock on the wall showed that it was close to 2 o'clock. He had to somehow fill 6 more pages before the loan company came to Heaven Publishing to collect. He booted up his laptop. "What's with this coffee shop?" said a little stern voice. "You've got no good magazines here." Guy looked up. An older man was complaining to one of the waitresses. It was the same guy who'd been yelling at his daughter earlier. Evidently, he'd been here at the cafe this whole time. "Haven't you got any magazines for me to read?" The man's face was a mask of irritation. Minori glanced at the magazines in a rack. They were mostly geared toward a younger reader. Her laser sifted through the stacks and pulled something from the back. "Perhaps this would be to your liking, sir." "Yes." She held an issue of 4-star general gossip. "Don't be ridiculous," the man spat dismissal. "This is vulgar, low-grade filth. I wouldn't even use this paper. It's printed on for compost." And that was a harsh way to put it, but Minokara couldn't fault him for speaking the truth. The man continued grumbling as he went back to his seat. Minori headed over to the magazine rack himself and picked up the gossip. He opened the front cover and found the scratch card still inserted within. If these things were still out there, it's bad news. Tsuyoyama might end up even further in debt. Bah! Minori yanked the scratch card out and tore it to bits. "Sir, what are you doing?" We just rushed to stop him, only for the pieces to rain down on her like confetti. "The magazine itself is still perfectly readable," Minori said. "There's no problem here." He strode back to his seat and gazed at his laptop screen. It still hadn't finished booting up. What? In the meantime, he decided to give Chiaki a call. "Is this laptop dead?" She picked it right away. "Hello?" Minori asked. "Hi there, good to hear from you," Chiaki replied. "How's Roger?" "I did it," Chiaki said, her voice overcoming the emotion. "I managed to get people to hear me out." "Of course you did. You got your pointers from me." "Yes, I couldn't have done without you, Mr. Mino." Her mood had done a complete 180. Mino allowed himself a little sigh of relief. "Okay then, head back to the editing department and put together an article for me." "You got it, sir," Chiaki chirped in reply. "I'll email you as soon as I'm done with things on my end," Minori told her. "Just use your DTP to slot your piece into the right spot in the layout." Desktop publishing. Process of editing a manuscript's layout on a computer preparatory to sending it to the printer. Also used to refer to software used for creating such layouts. Creating layout data that is ready for printing but has not actually been printed yet is also sometimes called DTP. Sure thing. Mino hung up and rolled up his sleeves. He sure was towing a pretty narrow line today. Burning Hammer event had kept him a little longer than anticipated. Now he needed to clean up his copy as soon as possible in order to stick to the schedule. When he turned back to his laptop, however, he froze with shock. What? His laptop was still a black, empty screen. There's no way it would take this long to finish with. Oh, it couldn't be. No, don't be true. Had his computer decided to pick now of all times to give up the ghost? Mino felt the blood drain from his face. Oh, okay. To be continued. Well, I think we're finished with Mino's. And I'm calling him Mino from now on because it's a lot easier to say and shorter to say. So, yeah, oh yeah, we're finished with his thing in this time slot, so. Still haven't figured out who they're supposed to meet to delay them yet. And, I think there's a jump in Tama somewhere. So, until next time, where we try to finish up this time slot. See you guys later.